Welcome back, guys. So today in this video we're going to go over some of the stuff that you need to carry with you to the track just to make your day go easier and make sure you don't show up and not have something when you need it. So we're going to go ahead and fire the truck up, pull it outside, and get everything together that you should take with you to the track. Look who decided to join me in the shop. I got me a nice little 4-foot rat snake or black racer or something. Okay, so now that I got my little snake friend out the way, I just took him outside and released him outside. I ain't gonna mess with him since he's a rat snake and he handles keeping rats and stuff away. And I like snakes. Now if it's a venomous one, that would be a different story, but he's okay, he's outside, he's enjoying himself. So first we'll go ahead and get into some stuff that I keep on the truck at all times. So let's go ahead and open everything up. All right, we got everything opened up, and these are things I normally just keep in this truck at all times. They're good to have. So first thing you're gonna want to take a tire gauge with you to the track. That way you can set your tire pressures and everything. This one is by Joe's Racing Products. I'll put a link to a lot of this stuff down in the description so you can pick it up. And what you're gonna want is, since you're gonna be doing track and you're gonna be running lower tire pressures, you normally want one that reads kind of low pressures where you can really dial in exactly where your air is at. So this one just goes from 0 to 30. You can get some that's even a smaller range than that. But I'm on radials most of the time, and most of the time I'm like 20 to 22 pounds. So this works for me. But that's gonna be the first thing you're gonna want, just so you can adjust tire pressures at the track. Next thing you're gonna want, this one's kind of dirty right now, but funnel. So that way you can add fuel to the vehicle while you're at the track. I got a fuel cell, so it's actually really easy to add mine. I still use the funnel just so I don't spill as much. And but if you got a normal gas tank behind a gas door, a funnel really helps you as far as putting fuel in the truck. So it's always good to have a funnel with you. The next thing is, on mine, I just bolted this in so that it has onboard air. It's really just a handheld carry one that I got from Harbor Freight, or actually no, I got this off of Amazon too. So I'll link that below as well. But yeah, so this one, since I had battery mounted in the bed, it just has battery clamps that I clamped right onto the battery there. And it allows me to pump air back into the tires if I need it. And again, you can use this one even if you don't have battery mounted in the bed. You can run it's got long leads and a long hose, so you can hook it to the battery in the engine bay. Or you can get you one of the cigarette lighter ones, or even just like a little Milwaukee hand pump or something like that. But I don't think this thing was too much. I think it was like 60 bucks or something like that. And it works great. So this is gonna be the first things you need here. Next thing, like I said, we got the funnel for the fuel. So normally what I do is, this is a can I picked up for free from the racetrack. It's just an old can. Someone was running methanol, as you see. And normally what I do is I'll either go to the gas station on my way and fill this up with 93, or in my case, most of the time E85, since I made this truck flex fuel. And I'll put my fuel for racing in there, especially if you drive around most of the time on 87 to save money. So what I'd recommend doing is go ahead, just run the vehicle kind of low on fuel by driving it to the track or whatever. Or if you know you're going racing the weekend, just run the vehicle low on fuel, slap it on the trailer or drive it to the track to burn it down. And then when you get there, dump you in 5 gallons of your 93 or E85 or whatever kind of race fuel you want to run, even if it's 110. So I normally carry a 5-gallon can of race fuel. Next thing you're gonna want is, I have this little aluminum jack right here. So I normally carry a lightweight race jack or something like that so I can jack it up, change my tires, as well as if I want to make any suspension changes or something, I can get underneath there and do it. And the handle's up there at the back of the bed now from the last time I went to the track. But yeah, carry your little race jack with you so that you have that, you can get underneath and make your adjustments and change your tires. All right, so speaking of setting the tire pressures and jacking up and changing the tires, if you want to be able to hook up off the line and run your best times at the track, you probably have a set of drag radials or drag slicks or some kind of grippy tire that you might want to throw on there. So if you have a whole separate set that you don't run on the street all the time and you have a set of these, you want to load those up into the bed or something and carry those with you. So that's going to be the next item, is just your racetrack tires that you're going to want to grab with you. All right, so the next item that you're going to want to bring with you, I normally keep these inside the truck at all times too, but what you're going to want is so these here are all my suspension adjustment tools. So this right here is for me to adjust my cow tracks. I cut it a wrench in half just so it ain't hitting the ground, just to give me some more clearance off the ground when I turn it. And then this here is for my double adjustable coilovers. Obviously, if you spent the money on having a fully adjustable suspension, like some double adjustable coilovers or something like that, it makes no sense why you'd go to the track without the tools to adjust them. Like I said, I leave them in the vehicle at all times. But yeah, it's kind of a waste of money to buy adjustable suspension and then not have the ability to adjust it when you go to the track, where you're really going to want to set up your adjustments anyways. So that's going to be the next item, is the adjustable suspension tools. Now the next item is going to be, I normally carry my impact with me, and this is just the socket that fits my lug nuts on the truck, and then the socket for it, because obviously you get out there and then you ain't got the tools to change your tires. It does you no good to carry an extra set of tires. So I normally carry a socket, my lug nut tool, and then my impact, and obviously the battery. I just ain't going to bother getting the battery out the drawer right now. But yes, so that's going to be the next item you want to take with you. And then the next item on the list, obviously we're in the middle of summer right now. It was 90 something degrees today. You're going to want to take a cooler with you with some drinks. So I got this Igloo cooler here with my ever faithful beer in there. Normally if you're running the track, you can't have or drink beer. This is just what I have in there at the moment. But yeah, load you up some drinks and stuff, because it can get expensive at the track, because they normally charge a good $3 or $4 for a drink at the track. So it's better off carry a cooler, get some ice out your refrigerator or whatever, and then pack a cooler full of drinks so you have them. That way you ain't overheating out there at the track. All right, the next item you're gonna wanna have is, normally I always carry, I actually don't have any trans fluid with me at the moment, but normally I always carry an extra quart of oil and an extra quart of trans fluid, just in case I need it. So that's a small item, but it really sucks you get out there to the track and you don't have it and you're running low on oil or something. You don't wanna hurt your motor or your vehicle by doing something stupid like that. So that's going to be the next item, is just carry you some spare fluids. All right, so the next thing is, this isn't really an item to carry with you, is go over your vehicle and just do a pre-check before you go. So we'll pop the hood off my truck here real fast. Oh, clip that down. And I love these little push clips. Like I say, I got them from Amazon too, and I'll put them down below as well. But yeah, we're just going to do a quick health check on the truck. So I'm gonna pick this up, set it off on the ground for now, and just go ahead and check your oil and stuff before you go. So we see there, I'm right there at the second bar from the top. So we're good on the oil. And then obviously as well, check your trans fluid, make sure you're good there. The truck ain't running right now, so it ain't gonna read accurate. And as well, check your brake fluid, because you obviously don't want to go down to the end of the track and all of a sudden you ain't got any brakes. So just do a quick overview health check on the truck, make sure all your fluids is good before you go as well, and that way everything's set. Because again, it sucks you get out to the track to find out the vehicle's low on oil or trans fluid or something before you even get there, even if you bring like 1 quart extra, because it might take more than 1 quart to top it off. So just do a quick health check, sync also the coolant too, and make sure everything's good before you go. All right, and then the last and final thing you're gonna wanna take with you, and again, this normally always stays in my truck, is you're gonna want a helmet and something with long sleeves on it. Not all tracks require you to wear long sleeves, but some will not let you run unless you got long sleeves. Even if you ain't in a super fast car, that can be pretty strict on it sometimes. So you'll want to get your long sleeve, like my Frost Garage sweatshirt there, or something like that. All right, and speaking of long sleeve, don't forget to go down to the Frost Garage store, pick you up some Frost Garage gear. I've been told that you go 1/10 of a second faster if you're wearing Frost Garage gear. So go down below and pick you up something. We got sweatshirts, bags, thermoses, all kinds of stuff. So yeah, that's gonna be the last two things that you're gonna want with you, because if you show up out there with this stuff, they probably ain't gonna let you run at all. I know at least without a helmet, they're probably not gonna let you run. So make sure you grab your helmet. And like I said, a long sleeve helps too, because some tracks won't even let you run without long sleeves. All right, I know I said the helmet and the sweater would be the last thing, but the last thing, now that I think about it, is your laptop. All right, if you do tuning on your vehicle, make sure you bring your laptop, your little OBD connector, or however you connect to the ECU, as well as a cable, and make sure it's fully charged, or you have some way to charge it when you get to the track. So make sure you have this with you, because it also sucks if you're going out there testing tuning night to do tuning and you forget the stuff to do the actual tuning. So I know I've gone out many times and forgot my cable and stuff like that. All right guys, so that's gonna wrap this video up. Hopefully this is helping you for maybe your first time going to the track of what you need, and hopefully it reminds you to bring everything and not to forget anything that you're gonna need. So again guys, we'll go quick run through of what you wanna bring. So you're gonna have your tires, a cooler with your drinks, extra fuel, a lightweight jack, impact for your changing tires, a funnel for your fuel, spare fluids, and tire pressure gauge, your suspension adjustment components, and a long sleeve shirt, a helmet, and your tuning stuff. So that's going to be what you should bring with you. Again, hopefully this helps. Guys, if you like this kind of content, don't forget to go down below, hit the like, subscribe button, and I will see y'all in the next video.